Puppet Rebellion with Test Pilot. Now, this is a cool song. I really liked the ending part with the kind of the almost like what's it called just the talking over the vocals, sort of talking over the music. It just sounded good with that kind of like echo, almost like with like a megaphone sort of thing. I really dug that. I thought it was a really good flowing song and really kind of energetic.
Yeah, and I like things like that in a song where it gets you going, and there's a really good quote. It's something like, if you're not angry, you're not paying attention. And I like songs that make you feel like that. If I may even call our next EP that, I don't know, but I just like that kind of vibe, and I thought that was a cool song.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. I thought it played out really well. It was at first I didn't really know what to expect when I was listening to it, but it kind of evolved really nice. And it did to me. It did have a little bit. We just mentioned the Killers a little while ago, but it had a new wave type feel when it started, and it kind of incorporated like a nice Killers vibe to it too. And the vocals definitely were cool. I liked at the very end where everything kind of came together, almost like a wild crescendo of some sort. It kind of came together and was just really nice how it came together at the end. It was definitely cool, and it was different too. I think that these guys definitely have a unique sound too.
Right on. So next up, we're gonna get to a band from Norway. The band's called Antipole, and the song's called Deco Blue. Dig this. Antipole with Deco Blue. Now, that was a pretty cool, like, trip out song. It was like kind of like alternative mixed with like electronica at the same time, and just the duo. I mean, their kind of lower vocals made the song sound like really cool and really kind of tripped out for me. And they remind me a little bit. I'm not sure if you guys remember Meter Bridge from Vancouver, BC. Kind of sound a little bit like them, which is cool. It's a huge compliment because they're a really cool electronica band out of BC. So yeah, I really enjoyed that tune, man. And we have a few more over the next few weeks to listen to as well.
Yeah, no, they had. For me, one of my favourite albums of all time is Kid A by Radiohead. It's just, for me, that just captures everything that an album should be. And that, I like really filthy rock music, and it's not that at all, but it's kind of, it's got that. But this kind of had like little bits of that. I think there was a little vocal harmony I picked up on at the end, and it just reminded me of Idiotech and stuff like that. And it was just, really cool vibes, really cool tune. I just really enjoy it. And this is what I love about this show. It's kind of, you wouldn't, if you're in a filthy rock band like me, you don't automatically gravitate towards stuff like that. But when you hear it, you go, yeah, because the musicality of it is so spot on. And I just absolutely love it. So yeah, that's really good. That's on my iTunes, queued up actually on a playlist for a drive I've got to do tomorrow. So yeah, bang on.
Right on, Brian.
Yeah, these guys are really cool. I've been lucky enough that I've seen my name float along with theirs on some Spotify playlists.
Nice.
And it's really cool to even be in the same category. But they are like really, really good stuff. And I got turned on to them by those lists actually. And I'm always impressed. And I mean, this particular song is such a good example of how you could keep, you get just such a good vibe and like just a couple of good sounds like all together just really come together nicely. And even though it seems like it's kind of repetitive here and there, it has such a good vibe that you want it to last. Like you just want it to, it's like somebody got locked into the right station and the right time and everything. And it's just like, yeah, that's it. And if you could make this last like 15 minutes, it'd be great. It was really cool all around. I like the guitar sound in it. I like the just how the beat and the drums are just like really straightforward. Everything about it is just, it's really, really nice, and I really dug it. And their other stuff's good too.
Right on. And just before we get to our next song, Mike, since you mentioned Kid A, I love that album as well. And favorite song is Electioneering.
That's one of my favourites as well. There's so many songs on that album actually where it's almost really hard to listen to the whole album in full because you hear a song and then you go, oh, I'll just play that one more time.
Oh yeah, right.
Electioneering is one of those. There's a few on that actually. It's a really, really good album. It's really, like I said, I've got reasonably eclectic taste in music. I've got all sorts of stuff, days and days of stuff in my collection, but there's certain things that pop out and you go back to again and again, and ever since that was released, that's one of them, and anything that reminds me of that is good in my book. So
for sure. Yeah. Right on. So next up is a band called Co-Descending, and again, Mike, this was one of your recommendations and your submissions. This one's called No More. Dig this. Right on. That was Code Ascending with No More. And Mike, this was one of your submissions, which is really cool. And really enjoyed these guys' song, especially because it had that kind of like a faded faded background, like where the music was like it was there, but it was kind of like blended into the back, but it sounded so cool anyways. And just the different effects for the guitar, like the riffs and like and some of the solos, like just made it sound that much fuller, but still kind of cool, almost like a garage band recording.